Yo, what's up guys, it's zaqq. Just wanted to make a long boy video here. So what we're going to do, this is what I generally do every day when I log into the zaqq system where I'm pretty much based right now, which is Enaluri. There's no point hiding it because obviously everyone can find you with locator agents or whatnot, but this is currently the headquarters for my corp and stuff. So lots of faction warfare things going on here, but also there's quite a lot of besieged sites spawning here because it's zaqq, and there's also a ton of SIGs to scan. So what I would normally do is run the besieged first, do all the SIGs, and then go out PvPing and stuff. So make a little bit of ISK and then have some fun with it. But I just thought, like I say, I'll show you everything I do. I've got zaqq logged in here as well. So I think because we're going to be doing the besieged first, we'll dump zaqq in a Loki as just like support DPS, and we'll put Dirk here in a Tengu. So I've got a couple of Tengus in station right now. I'll show you guys both of them because I know a lot of you guys like Tengus. I think this one's the besieged one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so this is just like a bog standard besieged runner Tengu, just super cheap, nothing fancy. So you've just got your Cove Ops, your Tech 2 heavy missiles, just large shield booster 2. I think the most expensive thing on this is the cap battery, right? It's like 30 mil, and maybe the Sister's core probe launcher, but all in all, it's like, well, right now sub 500 mil or around there, depending on ammo and stuff. We do take some blue pills just in case. So it's pretty much full PvE, but we can still do some decent damage, you know, if stuff comes in. Let's see what overheated. So just over 1,000 on that. So that's not too bad in my opinion. We've got plenty of missiles. We're actually going to need some more Scourges if I've got some. I've got some rage. Yeah. So that'll do. So we'll take them. And, oh sorry, the other Tengu is this one. So this is the one I use for the dead sites pretty much. So it's heavy missile based. So it hasn't got the Cloaky sub on or anything. But it's like double medium shield booster. So it's really good for like the 610s and things like that spawn around here. And also the unrated sites, because the unrated sites as well, where you sometimes get the Dread Garista cruisers and things to spawn. Like the outposts and things. I've got some vids coming up on that sort of stuff. You get like the rats just spawn so far away, and even with a mic warp drive and like the harms, it just takes ages. So definitely this is really good, and this is the one I'll use for the 610s, like I say, because stuff's like spawns way apart, and it's pretty good. And if it's in system, like it's safe, like in my opinion, to use, because you keep an eye on local, you can just bail like whenever you want. So let's get this, and we'll get zaqq in the Loki here. I think this is PvE setup as well ish. I think this is the Wormhole one, maybe. Oh no, so this is so it's a micro warp drive harm one. Yeah, so this is just like support DPS forward in the besieged pretty much, or like the dead sites and things. So nothing fancy there. But yeah, we're going to be doing this like off the cuff. It's going to be, like I say, like a long vid, so there's probably going to be like me stumbling words and things, so you'll just have to forgive that. But yeah, we'll do some besieged and things. And we'll try and make some eskies. Let's just make sure we've got nothing in the cargo base here. Apart from stuff we need. Got plenty of rage on him as well, so let's get undocked. So one thing I really, I just need to apologize for, there's going to be some like account switching like this, and it gets, in my opinion, really annoying to watch. It's fine when you're actually using it, right? But it's really annoying to watch, I think. I know a lot of people probably won't mind, but it's just whatevs, isn't it? Right, let's see which besiege this is. I want to take the Loki in second, so that's WRM. So we can just align. Let's get with tank on. Nine local, of course, for nerds coming in. Get him to go in now. So we're going to get zaqq to take the loot can. And we'll get... Oh, sorry, we'll get Dirk to take the loot can. We'll get zaqq just to push up here. So we'll orbit that. Oh, nice easy spawn this time. Afterburner might help. Be able to shoot straight away. Gradually coming into local there. Not really too concerned, to be fair. I've got more range on this guy than we have on zaqq. Loki Master Race and stuff. On Dirt, rather. Right, so I'm just going to park this guy pretty much here. Because what we're going to do to like not take aggro on the next wave is just cloak them up as soon as these NPCs die. And then we'll start heading. They do switch like aggro, but not very often, I've found. Not really worried about one guy, to be fair. You can't get Cynoed as the site's active as well, so chances are he's not a Cyno run or anything. Just faction warfare nerd, since he's war target. Right, so we're gonna super fast reload. And reload, and then cloak. So next wave's not too bad either, just 2 battleships, that's quite easy. Broadcast this one. So we know which one we're shooting. It's definitely worth broadcasting for the battleships. Just noticed another war target coming in there. I'm going to leave the reps on. We're not stable with this, but we may as well. And then we're going to start heading towards this. Let's get the other battleship locked up. So pretty much standard affair, really. The DBS is pretty high, but I have got a couple of guides on how to do this. Obviously in the cheap Tengu here. And the just a really cheap Vexer that I got to fit off a subscriber, so definitely worth checking out if you want to do that. I think the Vexer was like 30 mil or something. Takes a little time to do, but of course, as is the way. Sometimes you can get some really good loot out of this. Everything locked up. Bit slow there. Couple of Punishers on scan. Might have to try and force those guys out after we've done this. Man, the Loki needs some better skins. Haven't really got many good ones. Such a good ship. Got some Wormhole stuff coming up with it as well. Pretty soon, guys. Right, so in the Besiege, we need to blow up this stuck component thing. So we'll do that. See what the loot is. The 4 mil. That's pretty bad, actually. Probably like the worst drop you can get. Then that's done, so we're going to warp zaqq off to this next one. Dirk, sorry. Getting them confused because of the Tengu stuff. Right, am I going the right one? Yeah, that's it. Confused there running all these accounts. Getting old. See what we're getting here. So a few components and things, nothing great. So 6 mil there. That's pretty bad really for a site. Let's get ourselves warped in. In a bit of an awkward place there. So same again, we're just going to orbit 1000. Get reloaded. Have the burner on. Oh, nice easy 3 battleship spawn. The biggest spawn you're going to get's 5 battleships, and they can take some time to chunk through. Of course. Zoom out for the audio there. I'm going to broadcast this guy so I know which one to shoot. We'll just might well drive up to the component assembly facility. It's a short little burst. Stop repping as well, I'm going to run out of cap. What's next, this guy? Right, we're in a good place to get cloaked up for the next round. You start moving towards it a little bit closer. Still got those 2 Punishers in. Attack camera's not on, it's a bit random. So fingers crossed we don't get like a 5 battleship spawn, because again, it's not like a threat to a tank or anything, it just takes a little bit extra time. The more cruisers, the better. So we'll get with super fast reload and then cloak. Oh, got a nuke now as well. Be a little bit more careful with this guy. Stop a ship. Oh good, so we've got a decent spawn here. 2 battleships, so same again, shouldn't take too long. So someone's scanning my sights here, guys. It's got to be this this guy that's just jumped in. Old school. Let's get uncloaked. Lock these battleships up. But we can just lock everything up now and head over to this thing. Not bad at all. So 2 accounts like really pretty strong for doing this and a couple of tech 3s. Loki can tank solo, but it's not cap stable. Although you could easily do it, to be fair. It's just the way I've got it set up right now. Don't need to target much here. He's like, unless he's, let's have a look here. His probes are off scan, so it must be like away. Yeah, the other side's like 40 AU away. Oh, he's gone. Got some nades in local now though. Let's lock this up. Let's see what the loot is. So 26 mil out of that, not too bad. Man, I've got tons of this ammo stuff. Right, let's just align back to the station. Just get out immediately with Zach there. There with Dirk, sorry. Messed that up as well. And not great on the loot front there, so bit of a rip. So that's the first stage of the daily routine done. Hopefully you'll find some combat sites as well, but I might have to shorten them down depending. Otherwise they'll be here all day. Don't mind doing like a 30 minute vid or whatever. Really not used to doing long boy ones. Seem to be doing alright so far. Ooh, Pilgrim, yeah, shit. Could have been nasty just as the besiege closed.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Right, so now we're gonna switch clones real quick because I've got me Virtue clones here. So let's jump into those and we'll do some scanning. And we'll trade that stuff over to Zach. To Dirk, sorry. Which wasn't much at all, to be fair. And where's me Tengu at here? So we'll stack all of this. Tons of faction ammo. And item hanger. So yeah, I've got a nice little bit of a loot pool coming. So it's just all stuff I've been like gathering, right, from all these sites and all that type of things. Got some really good implants and stuff. Sounds like my audio's gone off here. Right, anyway, we're going to dive into the Asteroid. Probably need a clean up. I've been like semi-AFK from this week with the FanFest and everything. We've got nothing. No, so we've got... Oh, this is off the other day, yeah. I need to dump this loot like real quick. Don't want to need that. It's not too bad, eh? Bit of easiest coming in. Right, so let's undock. Oh, look. Loads of people in here now. So I'm guessing the Pilgrim was the, could have been the scout for the drop and stuff. So I think we got quite lucky. Actually a Sino at the station there. That's a big amount of people coming in. Right, so all we need to do now is scan. There's quite a few to look at. So just keep an eye on overview here for people coming to the station. Oh, we could just walk off to a safe, I'll take it. Might be easier. Then we know we're safe. Right, locals despiked. Let's get our map up. Right, we're in the Virtue, so we can put a pretty big net round and get a good hit straight away, pretty much, I would think. Or close to one. So Galante Rendezvous. So we've got 3 wormholes. I might actually scan these. Because you never know, they might need to lead a null sec or something. Some nice things in. Or some other low sec with besieged. Found one the other day when I was flying with a couple of Corbies. We found 3 besieged in one system. So that was pretty nice. We smashed them. Save that wormhole 1. And ignore. Down a bit. I hate scanning and moving probes around. I'm pretty sloppy at it, so don't hate us in the chat there. It's much easier with the Virtues, that's for sure. Rest in peace expeditions implant set. Lol. There's another one. We'll save that. Wormhole 2. And ignore. Ping it back to 8. There's a good cluster of stuff there. It's gotta be like a rendezvous point here, like for sure. Good bit of coverage. Yeah, rendezvous, so we can ignore. So we've got a provisional outpost. Let's save that. It's an unrated one, so we can ignore. And we've got another combat site. Ah, if this is a 610, we're laughing here, guys. Obviously edit that stuff out, like. Still one guy here. I'm guessing he's the Sino pilot. And a Garista outpost. So these are 2 unrated ones, which I've got videos for already. And some of them take a little while as well, so we'll not do them live, but we can have a pop in to see what's in these wormholes, like for sure. Let's ignore you. It will normally on. So if anything pops up now, since everything's ignored, it'll show straight away. So let's dip our toes into these wormholes, and then I think that'll probably be it for the vid, unless we find something super spicy. But we'll see. Yeah, Pilgrim's still there. Man, I'd be actually tempted to go and kill this guy, to be fair. Oh no, the Venture's going to be this, I know. Like for sure. Alright, so let's remove that, because it doesn't pinpoint the hole by itself. I'm going to approach, might walk drive on. GG, where are we? It's a wormhole. What's going on in here? I'm just going to bring the database thing up. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see. Let's have a look at what it is. So it's J, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that's easy to remember, isn't it? So this is a class 3 cataclysmic variable. It's pretty dead, actually. Let's see. So stuff's in here. So we've got solar cells, so the usual C3 stuff, but these could be pretty good. Yeah, they might do like part 2 of this, maybe. So wormhole home. Could be pretty good. I'd switch the implants out, obviously. Or we might find like a null sec style data relic sort of site to do. So let's jump in back into zaqq here, and then back to the other wormhole.
Warp drive active.
And we can remove that. Get ready to make a new one. So yeah, I don't think I showed it before, but I think most people know by now. But if you're a newer bro, if you bookmark a wormhole from your probe scanner, you'll see you end up like not really on the hole itself. You can see we're like quite a bit of distance away, like almost 10k. So when you get here, if you save it again, then if you walk back, you'll land right on the button there. That's a good little tip. It's making some noise, that. So it's a zaqq. Possibly. Oh, it's a null. Nice. Is it null? So got 3 nodes in local. Confessor on scan. First thing we're going to do is bookmark the wormhole back. Nice little pocket to scan, actually. So we've got quite a lot of content to get through here, really. There's a besieged, yeah. Man, we might have to definitely come back to this system. The wormhole like. Yeah, plenty of time on this one. So there's a Fessor about. I'm guessing he's doing like a site or something. Where is he? Let's have a check, yeah. Over 70. Could be a little bit of PvP here, maybe. Don't think I've got many ships on zaqq to bring as support or whatnot. Couple of stalks. Hope I bring the Loki. Confessor's still out. Maybe he's ratting or something. Let's widen the net, yeah. Not the station. Nope. He's going through the belt, so what's he at? 1x7. Right, so what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to warp to the wormhole home. And he's in this asteroid belt, yeah, so I don't think he'll be there by the time we get back, though. But we'll see. We'll go and get something to maybe try and kill him. A bit of PvP to end the stream on. The video on, sorry. Let's try and be quick. And the Asteroid looks pretty good with that death skin. Lovely ship, like. Boom.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
But what ship shall we take? I've got the Stabber, you know, which is really good at killing things. But I think I want to do something a bit more kitey. What we got here? Kiki. Oh, I could take the Wolf, yeah. Wolf's just like OP for killing laser ships. Check everything's on pretty quick. Okay, let's undock. Oh, I've got a quiff in here and everything. Not bother switching implants yet. I don't think we'll end up dying. Yeah, we can actually edit that as well. Some heat from earlier. So we're going to warp straight. Oh shit, I've got a 2-minute timer, haven't I? No, 47 seconds. It's not too bad. Right, we'll wait until this is done. Still got a couple of Punishers in here. So I'm guessing they're just like bots or whatnot. We'll walk out straight away, but probably do with getting them out of here. Wolfie boy. Man, the ship's absolutely amazing. Man, is this all the skins I've got for this thing? Normal hull's the best. Oh, that sound effect's piercing on the ears. Holy shit. Let me keep at range, yep. This guy's still here. He certainly is. Right, we're going to actually go to... Actually, let's just go to the first one. We've got a pinpoint on this, we certainly do. So, laser ships are pretty ideal to fight in the T2 MIM ships because we've got such like an AM resist. Right, he's not here now, so I'm guessing he's working down the belts. So let's see, once we get aligned, we can give it a scan. No, he's not there. Maybe he's working up. Right, so we'll go back up one. Saying that someone's just left local, so... So we'll go up two because we just went down one. Yeah, Fesser's not here now, rip. Oh well, that could have been a good little bit of fight. Keep trying. See if he actually was ratting. It's like literally nothing here. Well, since that's a bit rip, I think we'll just call the video there, guys. I didn't think I did too bad for a long boy vid with like no cuts, so it was literally all off the cuff. So yeah, if there was a little bit of mumbling here and there, I do apologize, but it's just the way it is when you do these like long unscripted things. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.